Yeah, the one thing I do like about Discord is you can join mid flow, which is really nice.
To be fair, you can do that on Skype.
It's been a long time since I've used Skype for that sort of thing. Yeah, so I might go quiet over periods of times because I've got the push to talk on.
Okay.
Okay, I think we can begin now.
Cool.
So we were talking about trains. The fact that they rip you off, don't they? And not only do they rip you off, but this year they've gone up 3%, I think it was.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. You just like went quiet.
I think it's because my phone is picking my voice up, not the mic headphone.
Ah,
So
okay.
every time I put my phone down on my bed, upwards, it's like not.
Yeah, I think it was your phone picking it up because you are like cutting out right at the end.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Cool. Much better.
I just found out I have a dead pixel on my camera apparently. That's why that white dot is on the side of the screen.
Oh, okay. I didn't really notice it, to be honest with you.
No, I only noticed now. It's like, oh, what's on my wardrobe? And then it's like, actually, it's on my hand. Okay. It's kind of like that moment from Toy Story when he found the first one when he kneels down. It's like, I can see light through Buzz's helmet.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm showing my age.
You can't be that much older than me, surely.
No, not really.
Liam's getting cross that he's not on the podcast.
So Liam is the one with the trouble with the internet, and Morgan is the one that's doing programming or something.
That's what it sounds like anyway. I don't know if it is actually programming, but it's something to do with computers. I don't know anything about it. I did business.
No, but fair enough. Everyone to their own.
Yeah, I'm trying to apply for like a marketing and communications assistant job in Newport soon.
Oh, nice.
I was going to apply for the marketing and communications for Rooster Teeth, but I was very conflicted and decided not to, which I'm going to regret for the rest of my life.
I've seen those job adverts up before, and there's been one stipulation that it's like must live in the US or something like that. I think it is. But they now.
I wouldn't mind that though. I wouldn't mind that.
Oh,
it's just obviously conflictions and everything.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
I mean, having Barbara as a boss, that'd be awesome.
I'm sure you will get tired of her puns.
No, I won't. I'm punny myself.
I've lost track with a lot of the RT staff. Like I know Barbara and Lindsay and stuff like that because of Ruby, but the new ones, and to me like Elise is new and Muriel is new and who else?
Muriel's not new.
How long's she been there?
She's been there for quite a while. She's been there for what, maybe 4 or 5 years now.
What does she do then? Sorry, not what does she do? What's she most known for?
She was mostly like behind the scenes when she first started. I mean, she did like the podcasts and stuff. Like she did behind the scenes for that. Then obviously she did the thing with Meg and Ryan on occasion as well. I can't remember what was it called. Play something.
Yeah, she was involved in Free Play.
Yeah, that's it. And then obviously after that finished, she pretty much joined on the bandwagon of like RT Docs, a couple of podcasts, and then she did Always Open with Barbara.
Yeah, as you say, she'd been there for a while.
Yeah, and obviously she did like the 11 Little Roosters as well.
like she's coming to her own now. As you say, she's doing the podcast, 11 Little Rooster, so she's more in the limelight. Um, but as you say, she started behind the scenes, and I think that's where.
Yes, definitely.
Did Adam Ellis also start behind the scenes as well?
Yes, definitely.
I remember seeing him now and again, and I think
I
I
mean,
saw.
he still is technically. He only does The Apprentice, The Master and The Apprentice. That's all he does. And he's voiced one character on Ruby in season 1.
What's this Master and Apprentice?
Basically, he's like an apprentice, and then he's doing a show with like master cosplayers, like prop cosplayer, and they do like a 20-minute video of making that prop and how to do it and everything.
Oh,
It's pretty
right.
cool.
Cool.
It's made public and everything. Are you looking at?
Yes, I am.
I think there's only like maybe 4 or 5 episodes in one season. It's only just finished this first season.
Okay, fair enough.
One episode they did lightsabers, so I was kind of like, yes.
I was going to say something similar to, what's it called? Man at Steel. You ever see that?
No.
It's Baltimore Ironworks place, and they make a lot of the weapons from games and anime and stuff like that, and they make them functional as well. And and
That's cool.
and that's obviously filmed over a set amount of time, but they condense it into say 40-minute segments, and I like that sort of stuff where it takes something which is quite mediocre, like a bit of 2x4 or whatever, or bit of metal, and it's like, oh, we shall make this, and we shall make it that. It's like, my God, talent.
Yeah, you should definitely watch that then if you like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'll definitely give that a watch. Lately, I've been catching up on the old immersions. Um,
Oh, I've been doing that as well, actually.
yeah, I think my favourite one is still the first one. Wait, was it an immersion? Yeah, the first one was an immersion where they got Jeff and Gus drunk, took them home late, and then got them up
Oh,
early to eat all the food.
yeah. I quite like the Metal Gear Solid one.
Yeah, that was good.
That's very funny.
Yeah, what's the one they did after that? Do you ever see the Hitman one?
That's my second favourite one.
Yeah,
To be fair, they played that very well,
they
especially together.
they did. Yeah. I'm not sure how I seen it, but was there like another set? Is it with Chris and somebody?
Aaron,
Chris and Aaron. Yeah, they were the guinea
I
pigs.
believe so, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the first member episode.
How the hell did I see it then?
I don't know. Unless you went on someone's account and watched it.
No, yeah, I know plenty of people with accounts, but not anyone who would give me the account. I think I saw the one with Lindsay and Barbara doing the Five Nights at Freddy's as well.
That's the first as well.
Yeah, no, how am I seeing these? I have no idea.
Because Gavin and Michael did the original of Five Nights at Freddy's, and then Lindsay and Barbara did the first one.
Yeah, that Five Nights was pretty good, to be honest.
Scared shitless.
Oh, I know. Like I've seen people play the game and stuff like that, and even I'm watching them play the game. It's like, I can never play this.
I remember in my second year, it was my housemates, 2 of my housemates and myself. We were pretty much in my housemate's bedroom. She was playing it, and she failed on the first day because it was like a first try, and then she jumped like crazy, and my other housemate did as well. And I was just like, what's so scary? They're just jumping out at you and they're not real. I just stood there laughing my head off because they jumped a mile and almost fell off the bed.
Yeah. So it doesn't phase you when you had a go then?
No, it didn't.
Interesting.
It was just like, it's not a game that I'm interested in, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
horror doesn't faze me.
I suppose some people know it doesn't. The big thing was not so much playing the game, but certainly watching the people's reactions. I think that was the big thing that made it.
I mean, watching Jeff play, like, what's that one with the camera? Where you're carrying around a camera and everything. I think the first one, you're like in a school or something.
I'm not sure. I know that Jack played one during the Extra Life. I think that was called See Emily Play. Probably different to the one
No,
you're
they've
thinking
done
of.
They've done a let's play on both of the games. Jeff and a couple of the others, like, sort of watched Jeff play it, and he was scared shitless. He kept freaking out over the smallest little movement. And then I think Michael and Gavin did it for like Play Pals or something for the second game. Can't remember the name of it, and it's gonna bug me for like ages.
Is that the one when Jeff um, stated that he didn't want to play it because there was a crying child in there?
Probably.
Uh, yeah,
He kept like repeating. He kept repeating, like saying, "I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this." So yeah.
I've watched. Well, by the sounds of it, hardly any of the content. I might go back and really binge on it now. Talking of content, have you seen the trailer for Gen Knock?
Yes, I have. It looks very interesting.
It does. I haven't watched season 5 of Ruby, but I've seen the trailers and I've noticed the animation style and the Gen Knock. I noticed the same company and everything else, but the animation style is almost the same, isn't it?
I mean, I think the only difference is obviously I think Gray is writing it instead of Miles and Kerry, but I think Miles and Kerry have an input on the story. Might give that a go.
Yeah, it does look interesting. Talking about Gray, I remember a comment he said at RTX that when they were filming X-Ray and Vav, he, as a joke, he said he didn't base Dusty on Rick Sanchez.
Yeah. What panel was that on? Is that the voice acting one or something else?
I think it was the voice acting one.
Yeah, because I was there for that one.
Mm,
And it sounds familiar.
yeah.
Best part of that podcast, Miles singing Camp song.
Yeah, that's another one I have to add to my list.
It's actually not bad. I watched it like a couple of months ago. You get through it pretty quickly as well.
Sounds good. I ended up watching the Achievement Hunter Sky Factories, and I only got to like the 8th part, so I was like, oh, I best watch the other ones now. And I've downloaded them, only like up to 15 or 20 or something like that. And I feel like I can't get into it now. It's just strange. Like I took a break and I just don't find it funny.
I don't actually like Sky Factory as a game itself. That's why I don't watch that sort of thing. I only watch Achievement Hunters games that I actually like GTA, Hitman, Crash Bandicoot, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I completely understand. I was playing Minecraft quite a bit, and then they brought up the Let's Plays, which I started to get back into it, and then the Sky Factory. So then I started to play Sky Factory, and it's quite interesting how like my experiences, and then you've got them 5, and it's like, oh, okay, you're still on this bit. You're still bickering about who stole your piece of coal or whatever, and it's like a completely different experience, and I found that great.
Yeah, I mean, I've only watched a couple of the Minecraft ones, like the one when Michael pretty much stops during the video to throw up, and Gavin actually records it.
Oh Jesus, I don't remember.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh, that's one of the newer ones. Okay.
Sort of. I mean, it came out a couple of months ago, actually. But yeah, it was definitely before the New Year's.
Yeah, I just say I've watched the Sky Factory, but the actual Minecraft series, I don't remember much after when Ray left. But
To be fair, I only watched that episode because it was on an animated animated, and I was just like, oh, I gotta watch this episode just because I want to see Michael throw his guts out. And I watched the talk to speech one that's come out recently. That was kind of cute. There was a couple of cute moments between Michael and Lindsay as well, which I find really adorable.
yeah, I remember seeing a comment about that with Lindsay and Michael being closer. Which
That was
series?
me.
Oh, it was you, was it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Which did you say that was? On a podcast, was it?
No, it was the Minecraft episode where it's like they're testing out talk to speech sort of thing.
Oh, okay. I'll have to go back and look there.
It actually came out last week, I think it did, or the week before. So it's fairly new.
Yeah. Okay. It's as it as you say, it's, the game that you're interested in, you go to watch. Like I say, Minecraft on one side scale, and then GTA on the other, and like I had it on the 360, and when they started playing it on, I think they started playing on the PC. I think it was. It was like, you know what, this is better, so I ended up buying it. A lot of the things we started to replicate, like when that one bit I always remember, they gathered 5 Titans and tried to fly him information.
I've just bought it on PS4.
Oh.
That's how I met Chloe, the one that has just joined the chat.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so I played online with her. Obviously, I asked in the gaming community of RT who was willing to help me level up and everything. She was one of the first to respond.
Nice.
And then I found out she was from Wales, and I said, you should join this group.
She's from Tree Forest, isn't she?
Well, she lives there. She's originally from Cardiff.
Oh, right. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, she's studying in University of South Wales, just like I did.
Right, yeah. I do feel like the gaming group on Facebook is like, it's not meant for me. Because every time somebody puts a comment, like I ask a question, PC, it's like, no, console. It's like, alright.
You gotta specify it in your status pretty much all the time. I
Yeah.
keep saying like PS4, and I was like saying no, PS4. Like some people like saying Xbox, I was just like no, PS4. I don't go to the dark side, thank you very much.
The dark side, yes.
I mean, I have nothing wrong. I have nothing against Xbox or anything, but I have been brought up to be a PS gamer.
To be honest, I think now I don't have any allegiance to either one. Like I've always had the PS1, PS2, and then I had the opportunity to get the second-hand 360. So I was like, okay, it was a relatively good deal. So to try it out, it's like, it was good fun because a lot of my other friends had the 360. So that was a good laugh. Now me being the odd one out.
To be fair, you've missed out on the original Xbox though. The controls on them are absolutely massive. When I tried it for the first time, I could barely touch the bloody buttons.
Yeah, I have played the original Xbox, but I didn't like it. The controller was too big, and it's like I've already got this because it was Halo at the time. Like I've already got it on the PC. It's miles better.
And I know the buttons better on PS as well, because obviously triangle, square, X, circle, R1, R2, that sort of thing, L2. Yeah. So I know the buttons better. So if you said, press like right trigger, I'd be like, what's the trigger button?
Yeah, I still say R2 for trigger, because my mind for some reason
Yeah, I
doesn't
wouldn't
get
know
bumper.
that.
Yeah.
What do they say for like R1 and L1? What would that be for Xbox?
Left bumper and right bumper.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
The ones. Where's the controller? because they actually look like bumpers, um, and then the triggers are physically triggers.
Yeah, but it's the same thing for PlayStation. They've always been like, well, not always been since I think about PS3 sort of time, PS2. They started to be more like bumpers and triggers, but I still call them R1, R2, L2, L1.
I know, I know. Um, I think it was a design feature which I've never. Oh no, I have used it, but only few games use it. The idea of the triggers that they're push sensitive, um, but most games it doesn't matter. It's either on or off.
Now they're used more often now in the later generation.
Are they? Alright.
Well, for example, in GTA 5, R2 is to accelerate, when in most car games that I've known, X has always been to accelerate.
But yeah, they got rid of that
Yes, they
a
have.
long
And
time
then,
ago, didn't they?
yeah, even L2 is brake, and I'm just like, what?
Funny you should say that. I went back to Crash Team Racing, and the normal controls are X and square for brake for
Yeah.
accelerate and brake. But when you go into the options, you've got a second configuration which has L2 and R2, and then I think it's RB for. Oh, sorry, fucking RB. It confused me now. R1 for handbrake turn and stuff like that. And now, and since I've been doing like the L2s and R2s, I find it difficult to go back to X and square, so I change the old controls to suit the new ones.
They're actually thinking about remastering Crash Team Racing for PS4. So I'm like, hell yes. All they need to do now is do Crash Bash, and then I am set for life.
Which one was Crash Bash?
It's the one where you can choose to either be a good guy with 4 characters on one side, and then 4 characters on the bad side, and obviously, depending on which side you choose, go through the levels competing against AIs to face bosses and everything. For example, you have on the good team, this is going to sound weird, but you had Crash, Coco, Tiny, and Dingo Dial as the good guys. And then you had on the bad side, you had Cortex, the other doctor with like the screws in his head, and 2 others that I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember Cortex, and the other Doctor has like a missile stuck in his head.
No, not that one. The one with the screws in his head. Long face and screws in his head. In the first game, you actually collect like tokens of him. It was a more rare token. You know the like girlfriend token that you get to do like a bonus sort of level sort of thing.
Yeah, not really. I played, I think, the second one, Warped, on Crash Team Racing.
Oh, you should have played the first one. Get the remastered.
Is it for PS3?
PS4.
Yeah, that's my problem.
You don't have a PS4, do you?
No.
You should get one. Although one of my housemates is like the retro gamer of all time. I mean, he's got like an N64, a GameCube, every old console you can think of. He's probably got it.
Yeah, I know somebody like that.
He's got the Pikachu version N64, mind you, not the original, the Pikachu version with the light up cheeks and everything.
Nice, nice.
So, what fandoms have you been into recently?
I'm a big lover of Star Trek, so I've been watching some fan-made stuff. And surprisingly, that's I thought it was all been cancelled, not cancelled, or been stopped by Paramount. What they had released was pretty good.
Mm.
I'm also also a fan of Dragon Ball Z, so I ended up a while ago trying to rewatch it from the first episode, and I'm going through and it's like I will watch every episode in sequence, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like I don't remember this, I don't remember that, and then and the bit I'm looking forward to is actually when they arrive on Namek and Goku fights Frieza, and that's the bit I really remember.
Yeah. With me, I'm sort of like I get obsessed with like one fandom for like ages, and then once it like finishes or it's on a hiatus, for example, Ruby, I move on to something else, and I've gone back to Harry Potter at the moment. I'm actually reading the books again, and I'm getting obsessed because obviously I've done Pottermore and everything. I know what house I'm in. I know what my Patronus is and everything.
Fair enough.
I'm actually on the third book after what, maybe a week of starting.
Oh Jesus, I ended up. I can't remember the last time I read the Harry Potter book, but when I did, I only got to the second book.
Well, to be fair, I'm actually listening to them instead of reading them.
Oh yeah, that helps.
Stephen Fry is very good at his reading.
I was just about to say who does the narration, Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Although
imagine that's pretty good.
it annoys me he mispronounces some of the magical like spells and everything wrong. I'm just like, no, you're not supposed to say it like that. Or when he does a voice, I'm just like, no, that's not the voice he's meant to have.
You've been spoiled by the films.
Sort of, yeah. Although he does a very good Hagrid.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah.
I've also got like the Game of Thrones books in my to-do list as well. I've finished the first one, halfway through the second, halfway through the third.
Generally, you finish one and then open the other.
Yeah, what happened was I got confused on which one was the first and which one was the second, so I downloaded both of them, clicked on one of them, and hoped for the best. And
Oh,
obviously started reading, well, listening to the second one to start off with. Something happened to my audio app at one point, so I had to re-download it. Had to re-download the books and everything, and then I clicked on the third book well, not by accident, but I didn't know if it was the third or the second, and started reading, like listening through that, and I was just like, wait a minute, what happened? Why aren't why are these characters dead? I haven't heard them die yet.
uh, what
It's a good thing I've seen it's a good thing I've seen the series, but I'm actually reading the books because I really want to know Lady Stoneheart's sort of storyline because they don't do it in the TV series.
I think I'm one of the only people that's probably not even watched a single episode of Game of Thrones.
You
But
should do that.
I do hear that the books um, are quite good.
Yeah. If you get the Audible ones, you get Roy Royce reading them. He's very good at like doing different voices and everything. Like he can do the very good northern accent and everything. He does a Welsh accent for Tyrion. So do you ever get that? Sorry, I don't think you answered my question, did you? Do you like get obsessed with like one fandom and then obviously after it finishes or is on hiatus, do you like switch to another one, or do you like follow like multiple fandoms all at once?
Um, I don't say I get obsessed, but I do watch one and then finish that, then watch another. But I'm not so much obsessed as I read the books or I listen to the books. I want to know about the expanded universe and stuff like that. It's generally like watch a series. Oh, that's finished. I'll watch something else.
Fair enough. I guess I have an obsessive nature.
To be honest, a lot of people are like that. Um, and I didn't mean to say that in such a bad way, but a lot of people will like watch a film like Harry Potter, for example, watch the films, or oh, I'll go buy the books now, and they'll buy the books and they want to know more, and then they'll try to read fan fiction and stuff like that, and I suppose similar to Ruby and that sort of stuff. I'm, I say I'm lost for words. Why?
Are you satisfied with the story that's given to you? Are you?
Yeah, yeah. You say that like it's some sort of meal, and it's like you're satisfied with what's given in front of you. You don't ask where the extra potatoes are.
And I'm just like, give me the food.
um, okay. We've talked about trains and fairs. We've talked about obsessions. Uh, we've talked about how.
We actually talked about rooster teeth.
Yes, we did. I've I've only uploaded the one episode, and I think we did talk quite a bit in that, and then this episode would become the fifth one, so it gets released in May. And I found when I was editing the second one and some of the third, we talked less and less about it, and we just ended up bouncing off each other, talking about, what did you think of this, and when's the next meetup, and what do you like about this idea.
It's such a shame that every time I've been on this podcast, it's only just been me and you and no one else. And just like, are they trying to avoid me or something? Am I not liked or something?
I think it's just hit and miss. Is the fact that you have to, you don't have to, but yeah, essentially book in 2 hours, where you could be doing something else. Generally revising for people in uni, which touch wood, not there. But the idea spawned from the fact that we could try to meet up, but then the chance of that happening, you see what's happening to the meetups. It's like, oh, maybe we'll go, maybe we don't. What days good for you? They'll arrange on a Tuesday or whatever, and it's.
They always do it last minute, which really bugs me.
Yeah.
And it's not you or Ben that's arranging it. I prefer if you or Ben arranged it.
You think
Only because you're like you're the admins of the obviously the chat and everything, and you should be the ones arranging it, not other people.
Oh, you got me mistaken with somebody else.
Have I?
Yeah, it's Anthony. I think is the other admin.
Oh, okay, shit. Whoops.
Yeah, so
To be fair, he barely talks.
Yeah, I hardly know him. I could just like your impression of me is like it was up there. Now it's like, oh, okay.
I mean, it's very difficult for me as well because obviously I'm traveling from Newport as well,
Yeah.
and they're wanting to get like pissed and everything like students do, and I'm just like, I have work in the morning. I need to get some sleep.
I did exactly the same thing. Ellis's birthday. They said, oh, I'll go down Cardiff. What day was it? Thursday. I was like, oh well, I can come down after work, but I'm not gonna stay. I got back in the house at 11, and I was like, oh well, I could work in the morning, so I can't stay. And like you lot, and what was quite funny, they eventually go onto the chat. It's like, oh, never drinking again, or hangovers and stuff. It's like lightweights.
To be fair, I'm a lightweight as well, but I never have ever gotten a hangover.
No, that's fair enough.
I sober up quickly as well, though.
Yeah. Some people can do that. Talking about meetups and doing things in advance, you just give me an interesting idea.
Yay, I did something.
Dear diary, I had an idea. Maybe we could arrange a meetup, not the same time, but certainly like in the morning. Oh, how do I word this that makes sense? How do I do words good? Anyway, what I'm thinking of was the Comic Con in Cardiff. I know that's in May, but maybe we can try to arrange something like a meetup a week before, or something like that.
Yeah, I can do. I mean, I'm actually preparing my season 4/5 of Yang cosplay at the moment.
Nice, nice. Hopefully I can make a start on John's season 4. Although I've not watched season 4, I've seen his design and it seems a lot easier to build than season 1.
But season 4/5, seeing that he still has the same outfit.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind. As I say, I've not watched it. I've seen screenshots and trailers and stuff, but I've not really watched it. What's put me off on season 1? Sorry.
I'm doing the robot arm at the moment.
Ooh, nice.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, I've seen the end of season 3. It's fine.
Okay. Well, you didn't actually specify where you got to be fair.
No, true. Thing is, people had said that. Oh, my plane knows that. Yeah, so people was talking about that, and I went to Comic-Con and I was taking pictures, and stupid me, bearing this in mind, I was only halfway through season 2. Stupid me said, "What's with the arm?" I'm like, "You don't know, do you?" I was like, "Oh, don't tell me." It's like, yeah. It's like, oh shit. So it was a good probably year before I actually saw that episode, and I forgot the reason how she had the arm. And then when
I cried on that episode. Well, to be fair, Yang is like the first character I connected with in Ruby, so I have a personal connection with her.
Funny enough, we were just talking about being obsessed with things. What I was disappointed with is how Ronan died.
Yeah, quick and suddenly.
Yeah, it was a bit anticlimactic, to be honest.
Although I think it was supposed to be like quick sort of thing, because obviously it happened so quickly, and Neo sort of needed to react in that sort of sense so that she'd be let off guard to be defeated, or at least to be thrown away like Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I did like it was a bit of trivia. I think Ronan wasn't supposed to be part of the main series. He was like just like not a sub character, but only supposed to appear in 1 or 2 episodes. But I think they liked him so much they kept him in.
Yeah. I mean, he's quite a good villain. I mean, I prefer Neo, personally.
Oh, Neil, the one with the purple and black hair, is it? And the umbrella.
Well, technically it's pink and brown hair, but yes.
Okay. Sorry, I said.
And she's got like mutated eyes sort of thing where she can change colour and everything.
I don't know why, but that just stopped me in my tracks.
Why did it stop you in your tracks?
I don't know, I couldn't think of anything worthy to say.
You are unworthy to reply to me. Yep, there we go. So I'm actually going to call it a night because I do need to actually go to bed because I need to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
That's a fair point, and yeah, and
Well, thank you for having me again.
that's okay. Hopefully I can, yeah, I'll edit this. This one will be for me, and yeah, I'll hope to do another one again.
Okie dokie. Before I go, shame.